It really was probably a whole episode's worth of conversation.
Anyway, was that
Demix
good, guys?
sucks. Fucking move on from Demix. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm moving on. Now, you know who does not suck? Well, you know who definitely does
You know
suck.
who definitely does
If you know what I mean. It's the attack he does we're referring to. If you missed the Marluxia saga, we're referring to the attack where he makes a like tornado that sucks you in. When I went, oh yeah, gay, homosexual, gay. Yeah. So is this gonna be like the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
So the trick with this one was just like,
But he like starts doing pools like immediately.
oh, I don't really remember, and then he kills me instantly. The pools.
The pools do damage, remember?
Yes, they do just health damage. Okay.
His scythe is what does points damage.
Right.
And anything else, his flower attacks do health damage.
Right. Yeah, I remember we got into the rhythm of this. It was a great fight, but also it took a while.
It was a while ago, also.
Yeah. I love the little crown, dude. It's so funny.
I'll tell you what, when you get that gold crown, it feels real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very happy when I got my gold crown.
It's like you gotta get to the end of the combo and then... Yeah, I'm remembering. And you get 13 points back, right?
Yep. Oh, he put my list away.
I almost died immediately there, huh?
Sure did.
Here, Donald.
God, I got a cold sore on my fucking lip, and it hurts.
Ooh.
Yeah. I hate it. You get cold sores?
Not that often. Jared does sometimes.
I don't get them super often, like, every, 6 months, I'll get a cold sore, and it's always, the worst thing in the world. I don't mind it when it's, I don't know if I like it, if I prefer it, or not, when it's on the inside of my mouth.
Oh, you have it on, your lip right now?
Yeah, I have it on, it's, on, my, bottom lip, in, the corner. I keep touching it, it makes it hurt more. Because I am a fool, I'm a baka, as they say.
You do say that.
Yeah.
We've been known to say that you're a baka on the show before. We're just letting it hit me.
I was playing Infinite Wealth earlier, and
Yeah.
one of the sub-stories was all about a weeaboo,
A
basically.
baka.
Like he said, he was getting bullied by this other guy, and he called him a baka.
Uh-huh. Do you play in English or Japanese?
Oh, I play in Japanese.
Yeah.
Even
though this one's in America, Al?
Yeah.
Is it weird to play a Yakuza game that's set in America?
It's kind of weird. There is some oddities with it. Sometimes it's unclear what language they're supposed to be speaking. Because they're obviously and to the game's credit, they will have them speak in English at times.
Yeah.
But other times it's Ichiban and this guy are really talking to each other, but I'm unsure if Ichi is speaking English or if he's speaking Japanese.
Does Ichiban speak English canonically?
No.
He does not,
He barely
okay.
speak English.
Great.
He knows a little bit.
How do they
But
end
not
up in
enough to,
Hawaii? How does that happen?
He's there to look for his mom.
Okay, I see.
But it's honestly, it's a fucking great game.
Pools?
I'm having a great time with it.
Okay, hold on. The muscle memory's coming back, huh? Oh, baby.
Ooh, baby, look at that one hit.
Oh, the pinwheel!
Ooh, yeah, pinwheel.
We reached
Look at him
pinwheel.
twirling that scythe around, so cool.
Al, I'm remembering. It's coming back to me.
Um,
This seems like the same fight, but he instantly kills you with pools and has 5 more health bars.
It's like the same fight, but he starts with all of his.
His shit ready to go. Yeah, pool started halfway through, I guess, before.
Yeah.
It seems like pinwheel still comes a little late when he becomes a Beyblade. Gay,
Yeah,
gay, homosexual, gay. What? I don't know what that means. I live on an island. I like Kairi and Riku.
We're friends.
I don't know what any of that is. The heart may be weak,
sometimes it may even give in. But I know that deep down there's a light that never goes out. So you've come this far, still you understand.
Nothing.
Every
Yeah.
heart must fade. Every light returns
To darkness! Oh, it fucks.
It's over.
Man, I love these games.
I love Zem or Ansem.
Zem, they're the same guy.
Them. They are. They literally are the same guy.
In many ways, many people are saying this.
Oh, I sent you that picture from a Infinite Wealth sub-story.
Bunch of people buried on a beach. Yeah, what was up with that?
Oh, Ichi met this. There was this girl. There's this high school girl on the beach.
Oh my god, Goofy's going crazy.
He's using Goofy World. And she was hiding behind a bunch of surfboards,
Yeah.
looking all nervous. And Ichi asked if she was okay. She got scared, and she fell in the sand and got all dirty. And afterwards, they were talking, and she said that her class is there on a field trip, and there's this boy that she likes, and their school has a legend that if you deliver a love letter to your crush when they're buried up to their neck on the beach, then
Right.
your love will come true.
Yeah.
He was like, that's a very specific legend, but okay.
Yeah.
And she decided that because her clothes were too dirty, she couldn't deliver the letter herself. But she said it doesn't. She said the legend never said you had to deliver the letter. So she asked Ichi if he could deliver the letter for her.
Right.
And he said, "Okay, I'll go find him then." So he goes and he finds 40 high school boys with their heads
Buried up to
in
the neck
sand.
in sand.
Yeah.
It's so odd.
And what you had to do was you had to talk to them, and it was a fucking logic puzzle where you were asking where the guy was, and they were like, I don't know, but I know that he's not looking towards the ocean. or they were like, he's definitely not next to a watermelon because he finds them sticky, and he's looking at his friend. So you had to like logic puzzle it to find where he was.
That's really funny. Give this one or two more goes. We've seen this fight. You guys know what this fight looks like.
You guys know what fucking Marluxia looks like.
Yeah. And you know what? It's damn sexy. So to look at.
It was a great sub story.
Oh, Yakuza. I've played enough Yakuza. I know what it's like. I get it.
Yeah. Infinite Wealth has been really great so far.
I've heard that it's fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Are we
They
still
really-
in like this weird new arc where it's a turn-based
Yes.
game? Is that just what they are now? What a
Um,
strange decision.
I think the Ichiban game is going to be turn-based. Like, as long as he's the protagonist. And this is only the second one that's
Yeah.
turn-based.
Yeah.
But they honestly ironed out a ton of the kinks with it to where the combat's legitimately, like, really fun.
Right.
One of the biggest things they changed was, previously, so during a fight, you had like your positioning matters, right?
Right.
But in the original, you couldn't do anything about it. Now, when you start a fight, when it's a certain character's turn, they have a small ring around them where you can position them and move them around. So you can like angle your attack. So when you attack an enemy, they like fall into another enemy, or it's like a line, like AoE kind of thing, where you can like line up a bunch of guys to hit them in a row, or like move in close to do more damage, or some attacks are like the further away you are from an enemy, the more damage you'll do. So it's like stuff like that they ironed out. They fixed like the skill system. I'm honestly like so happy with the way that they've changed the gameplay in this.
That's awesome.
And I already thought that
It was
Like a
pretty
Dragon
good.
was really good. So this is like even better. I think turn-based fits Yakuza strangely well.
Yeah, it's just weird because they're really like they're very known as brawlers.
Oh yeah. You know what's so funny too is that two games. There's a new Yakuza game coming out and a new Final Fantasy game coming out, and the Yakuza is turn-based, and the Final Fantasy is an action game now.
That is funny.
But hey,
What do
I
you-
think they both work really well, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
And Final Fantasy has been like
It's been trending towards action for years now.
it's starting with like 13, right?
13 was more action-based, yeah, a little bit. It was still kind of turn-based. But definitely, like, it's the direction Final Fantasy has been leaning towards for, like, over a decade. So it's not surprising. And I still think that there's, like, strategy, and I honestly really like the remake, the FF, the 7 remake combat system. I think it's a lot of fun.
I was trying to use Reflect.
Little Ars Arcanum.
Well, Ars Arcanum action. All right, that's a great point to end on with. I never looked at the cool area we're in, really.
Yeah, you can like see the castle. It's cool.
Is it time?
It's time. Oh, what's your rate? You didn't give ratings for like the past 3 of them.
Fuck. This guy, it would probably take me. I hate him, and he's not fun to fight, and it would probably take me 80 tries.
Okay.
I have no reference for how far into this fight I was, so
never even got to hit him. The fucking Dance Water Dance is just the opener.
Oh, does it? You need to actually fight him after that? It's not just.
Yeah.
Okay. 100
you fight him
tries.
after that, and then he does it continually throughout the fight.
150 tries.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible, boring, bad, horrible, boring. Marluxia, I know I can do. Marluxia would take me probably 40 tries.
I was gonna say 30.
30.
Yeah.
I could do Marluxia though.
I think.
Comment below if you guys would do Marluxia. And then.
Time for the boy.
I'm sorry. I've become obsessed with sexualizing Marluxia. I'm so sorry. Marluxia, will you forgive me? But please still do comment. Yeah, Roxas. Let's move on.
But please still comment. Oh shit.
Oh, who is this?
Who is this mysterious man?
Is it time to hear the best song in the game?
Sure is.
Roxas's theme is so good.
This is it.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Heal. Take that. Yeah.
It's a 1v1.
Yeah.
Give me strength.
But I've still got my friends with me in my heart.
Heal.
And I'm gonna use them to heal. Oh! I thought I got it. Man. I still think, like, the moment of all time in this game for me in a fight is the bit where he, in this fight when, like, the music drops and he goes up in the sky and you get, like, the Twilight Town skybox.
Yeah.
It's, like my favorite bit in, like, any Kingdom Hearts fight. It's so good.
Incredible. This is such a good fight.
It really is. I was messaging you about this the other day, but,
yeah.
It's wild to me. Because this fight, to me, is the Riku anthem of this game.
Yeah.
Like, this fight is, like, the emotional center of the game. It's, like, you know, Ansem is third, Xemnas is the final boss, but this is, like, the fight.
I think you're right, because it's literally, Roxas is fighting to exist right here.
Yeah. It rules.
Take this. Yeah.
What the hell? And the cutscene I think you get after it with, Axel is, like, you know, really good context. It means that their thing feels like it has some resolution in this game in a way that, like, I imagine I would not get until, Days otherwise.
Yeah. You get,
and even then, Days isn't going to be resolution. It's just going to be, like, context.
Yeah.
So, it's just, like, a really important fight, and it's wild to me that it did not exist when the game originally came out. And it's great.
I think that, that conversation with Roxas and Axel is an example of the kind of thing that Kingdom Hearts likes to do, where some of the conversations and things people say and, like, scenes that happen aren't meant to be taken really literally. Like, they weren't actually talking right there, you know? Like,
no, they weren't. They were talking to me.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
But you know what I mean, yeah. A lot of Kingdom Hearts, and this is something Nomura has stated, like, is his intention, is he wants people to be able to, like, interpret scenes different ways and to provide context for why people are saying things with, like, later stuff. Sometimes to the series' detriment, but, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Fucking
This is
triple
it.
keyblade.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
It's over.
It's so good. Oh my
Nice.
god.
Take this. Yeah.
Oh, the music.
Heal.
Na, da, na, na, na,
Take that.
na.
Let's go. Yeah.
I love Roxas's theme.
It's so good.
Fucking Yoko Shimomura, man. What a fucking legend.
This is it. Heal.
There we go. We're gonna heal.
Heal.
I don't know how the fuck she does it.
Musicians are crazy.
Back off. Light. Back off.
Da,
Look at
na,
form,
na,
purple
na,
keyblade.
na, na.
It's over. Yeah.
Roxas is my boy.
He's my little son.
He's gonna fucking murder me. You missed that and he just kills you dead instantly. You okay, Al?
Stabs you in the back.
This is tough.
It's tough. This is a hard
It
fight.
definitely feels like doable to me, but I feel like it would take me a lot of tries.
Yeah. He's not really.
Like, it's the same fight, but harder.
Yeah.
Take that.
And I did the first fight, it just took me a couple tries.
I love the way he dashes and leaves light behind.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to we talked about this.
Heal.
But like fucking really like, was it Plumbo that made the comment about the scene after this where Rox, or like during this fight where Roxas jumps up and he sees like all of like
The Sora's
heart,
friends,
right?
yeah.
And he's like, so that's why.
That's why the
It's been a
keyblade
really
chose
good
you,
story.
yeah.
It's been a
Damn,
really good storytelling, I think.
it's really good.
Heal.
Roxas, you're great. Your place in this game is really weird.
Take that.
Like, it's weird because it's like, feels like the heart of the story in some ways, but also at the same time is like this kind of weird vestigial element of the story that like is involved with like the reason that things that are happening is happening, but isn't directly involved with the main plot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because he's a big part of the prologue, right? He is the prologue.
Yeah.
But then the game starts, and you kind of forget about Roxas for.
And then he kind of comes back towards the end, but he's not. Doesn't exist. He's not like doing stuff.
No,
He's just kind of a lingering shadow of like context
Yeah.
for Sora's place in the story.
I feel like at this point, like
Take that.
stuff like Days and stuff was definitely planned.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, I believe Nomura has stated that he planned games 2 in advance.
So up to this
Whatever he's
point,
doing.
we
But at this
planned
point,
up to Birth by Sleep.
Up to Birth by Sleep, which definitely made. I mean, the fucking teaser for this game
Yeah.
is Birth by Sleep. So like,
Oh my God,
I
Roxas.
think that's how he does things.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's definitely what it feels like.
Yeah.
Give
Probably
Roxas
the
two more tries.
exception is Kingdom Hearts 1 was definitely not playing with anything in mind.
Yeah, just like, yeah, there might be more of these.
Might
And
be
here's
more.
like a sad ending that begets a sequel.
Yeah,
Take
but
that.
it's not guaranteed.
But, right.
Take that.
It's a very memorable sad ending.
Yeah.
It's a great ending.
Take
It
that.
really is, yeah.
I
Roxas,
love your
you're
reaction
crazy.
to it. I love your reaction. Even here,
Yeah, yeah.
like there's not a good ending even in the first one.
No. The second one does though, or the third one, I guess. You know, whatever. This one.
Yeah. This game has a happy.
The
ending.
boys are on the beach together. Riku's grown like 2 heads taller, and
Yeah.
it does end with though the cliffhanger because they're like,
Does
oh,
end
what's
with a
Mickey?
letter.
What's Mickey want?
What does Mickey wrote? I know what he wrote.
Probably like, dear Sora, I need you to kill the Dracula. See you next time. That's what Birth by Sleep is about. No, I think we might not be seeing Sora for a bit, guys. Because I'm pretty sure, like, in Days you play as Roxas.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in Birth by Sleep you're just a bunch of random guys that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of them are Sora. So,
See, you're like unsure.
So
Yeah,
I don't think I
might
get
be
to like
Sora.
pine for Sora. Like, don't worry, Ellie, he's coming in like 2 games.
Yeah.
Because I think that no, it's Roxas.
Sora's gonna kind of take a secondary role for a bit.
Uh huh.
At least in Days, though, you know that like he's still relevant, kind of, and the fact that
Yeah.
he's Roxas's nobody.
Uh huh. Nobody.
Or no, he's Roxas is his nobody, rather.
Roxas is his nobody.